Hey guys, I'm Matt with RG Macon and Carson. I wanted to make a video today that really talks a little bit more about the differences between a whiskey, a bourbon, and a brandy. Recently we released our apple brandy, and we had a lot of people come up and say, Matt, what's the difference between a bourbon and a brandy? So I wanted to make this video to really kind of show the differences. So we'll start with the whiskey. This is the Falling Rock Oat Whiskey. Falling Rock is the distillery that actually produces our apple brandy. They make amazing products, and they have an incredible oat whiskey. So according to the government, a whiskey has to be from fermented grains, whereas that could be rye, wheat, corn, or oat, and then it ages in oak barrels. So here we have the McKenna bourbon. A lot of people think that a bourbon has to be made in Kentucky, but that's not necessarily true. Bourbon does, however, have to be made in the U.S. And according to the government, for a spirit to be called a bourbon, it has to be made out of 51% corn. It has to come out of the distillery at 160 proof, and it has to age in charred new oak barrels. Now we have the brandy, which is my favorite. So brandy is essentially wine or fermented grapes and then distilled. Because of the history of Northwest Arkansas with the Macon and Carson distillery in Bentonville in the 1800s, we wanted to use 100% Ozark apples for our apple brandy. All right, guys, well, that's basically the differences in the spirits. If you like the video, please hit the like button and share it. But other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our website is arkansasapplebrandy.com, and of course Facebook and Instagram is @MaconCarson. Thanks, guys. Here's some of the apple brandy. Cheers.